Morning, folks. It's a cold morning. We got a lot going on. I have got to get a tub loaded. We had some technical difficulties yesterday. I was gonna go move the horses to a different pasture, and the carburetor messed up on old Yeller. And I had to take the carburetor off of it. I was going to try to rebuild it, but it had a lot wrong with it, so I had to break down and get a new carburetor. So I ended up working on fence yesterday. Took apart this truck. So today I'm going to have to go take some hay over to them. I'm going to take a protein tub to them, and I'm going to go pick up the carburetor and hopefully get the carburetor back on this truck tonight. It's going to be a long day. I've also got to go over to the new pasture, check the fences. I know there's a couple places over there I've got to take and patch because the fence didn't go all the way to the outside fence. It's just a short piece. I'll explain it when I get there, but for now I've got to get the truck warmed up. Miss Polly has a craft show today. She had one yesterday. That's why I was stuck at home when this truck didn't start. It started, but it flooded, gas run everywhere. It was a mess. But I've got to get with it, get everything together, because she's got to be there at a certain time, and it's 2 hours away in Springerville. So I've got to grab a roll of barbed wire here, just in case I need it. There's a carburetor, probably can't see it too good. Turn the light. There's the carburetor that messed up. All the gaskets are bad in it. The float needle valve is messed up. Probably bad gas, dirty gas, I'd say. I've got to take that in for a core, and I've got to get the other one back on there because I got to use the truck tomorrow, and we'll take you along on our adventure with the truck tomorrow. So I've got to get a few T-posts and get the animals fed and get Miss Polly over to her craft show. Alrighty, folks, I'm here dropping Miss Polly off, and we had a good breakfast. That was a really good breakfast. I'm going to give them a shout out. Sapphire Restaurant in Springerville, Arizona. They cook my eggs over medium, which most places can't do that, and their biscuit and gravy was spot on. Oh, yeah. It's hard to find good biscuits and gravy this far west.
And homemade biscuits.
Oh yeah, homemade biscuits, not freezer.
Not frozen.
Not frozen biscuits. So I gotta drop her off. She's gonna go set up her stuff here at this craft show.
Jewelry.
And then I'm gonna be doing a lot more running. Ain't she pretty, folks? All decked out in her jewelry.
Jewelry.
Whew. That is a gorgeous woman. Okay, folks, here's the new carburetor. It's not new, it's remanufactured. It's a remanufactured tag right there. Hopefully it's the same carburetor. It's got a few differences, but it didn't come with this plug. I had to put that in off the old one, but everything else, it's a Quadrajet Rochester, remanufactured. Hopefully it fixes my problem. Now I got to run out, get some hay for the boys. They still got grass, but it's not as thick as it was. I'm gonna throw them some hay, make sure they got some water, and I'm gonna go work on the fence where we're gonna be taking them. So one more step in the day. We'll see what and all we get done. Okay, I'm here at Anna's. I've got to pick up the water tank and go get some water and head over and get a bale of hay. Hopefully they have hay here at the local feed store. If not, there's another feed store on the way to where the horses are at. Hopefully somebody's got some grass hay. I really don't like pulling, excuse the door. I really don't like pulling anything with this truck anymore. It is getting pretty weak, but it is what it is. So we have it padlocked up because people steal things. I'm gonna hook it up to the truck and then get on down the road. So I just got this package in, and this is a company that sent us this. I'm gonna be doing a full video on it. It's a mini electric chainsaw. It's by Saker. I'll have all the ways you can look it up in the description below. I'll do a full review on it once we use it. Miss Polly's been wanting one of these for a while. There's a lot of little things that she could be doing. And she said if I had one I could do it, and they sent us this one to review. Came with a plug, a little screwdriver. Ain't it cute? Little bitty old thing. So I guess the chain is in here. Oh, look at that. That is little bitty right there. Has a little safety guard on it. Comes with a charger, a battery, a little tool, probably some bar oil. I would say it probably takes pretty thin bar oil. Little manual, a little hand guard, little guard here. That's pretty cool. Little video. You can cut small stuff with it. We're going to give it a try out. Just wanted to take and show you guys. We just got it in. Like I say, the description below if this is something you need. It would be good for just cutting stuff, anything around the homestead there. So Saker, pretty sure Miss Polly's gonna like that. Comes with a battery, like I say, some tools. I'll read the manual and then we will try that thing out in another video. All right, we picked up the hay. Now on to the horses. Whew. Them 3-strand bales are not as light as they used to be. I think they weigh about 140 anyway, the good ones do. Here's the welcoming committee. Watch out. He always stands right in front of the truck. Here's the rest of them. All muddy. So I've got to unload this protein tub, get it off here, and then offload the water. And you can see the horses. Blaze has lost a little bit of weight. He's a heart keeper. Spurs is not, and neither is Cowboy. Cowboy usually holds his weight really well, but Blaze is kind of a hard keeper. He just takes a lot more to feed him. We have had a hard time getting these. These are 16% protein tub. You can't feed horses cattle tubs. There's too much nitrogen in them. You have to get them approved for horses. It says cattle and horses, but this is approved for horses, and it's actually cheaper. It's about 200 pounds, but it's actually cheaper than the cattle tubs. So I think this one right here was right at 80 bucks. So they'll eat this about a week and a half, but it's still cheaper than hay. Horses need roughage, they need protein, and they need fatty acids. That protein tub provides that for them while they're getting roughage out of the grass and then whatever nutrients the grass has in it. So I was talking to a guy the other day, and we were talking about sheep, and he said, well, how much should I feed my sheep? How much should I feed? You know, how should I feed? And I said, there's no set way to feed. There's no set how much to feed. It's whatever they need. So we watch the body condition, just like Blaze. I could tell Blaze is losing a little bit of weight. We have been feeding a 12% feed, and it helps him, but I already know him because we've had him most of his life. He is a little bit harder keeper. That's why we brought the tubs out to kind of step it up. And if over the next, I'm thinking it'll probably, the pasture over there probably last another month and a half. And over that next month, if he doesn't gain some weight, then I may just bring him to the house, just him, and give him a little bit extra attention. That's what being a responsible horse owner is all about. You can't just throw some stuff out there and hope it works. You have to watch the body condition of the horse. You need to take and be vigilant about it. When you see a problem, do your best to take and fix it. None of our horses are underweight, that's for sure, but in order to keep them from getting underweight, you want to take and pay attention to that. And it's a whole lot easier for a horse to lose weight than it is for him to gain it back. So some of you may recognize this place. We actually fenced the perimeter of this place. This is the place where the canyon's so deep, but it has this old fence out front, which I need to check, and some of it's laying down. There's an old piece of barbed wire. I've got to work on a gate over here. Somebody hit the gate post with a piece of equipment and broke it off. So probably what I'll do is I'll stand this up, put a T-post there, and wire this up so that the horses can't get back in the canyon. I know up here in this corner there is a place that needs to be patched. Quite possibly work on that there. It's where we cut this old range fence and ran this back fence through. So this gap here, I need to pull this over and tie it in and straighten this up. So I'm going to do that and then go back down there to that main gate and try to get it fixed. Okay folks, I got that gap fixed up there. My battery died and I got this fixed. This is how I fixed it. Just a T-post drove in, pulled it over, tied it. Somebody can still get in there if they need to. The owners do come in and out, and we're here. We actually stop by and ride over here, do stuff over here. We're in and out. There's a few places it's going to need some more T-posts. I'm just going to bring back some T-posts when I bring the horses, and I got the gap finished on that end. So now it's all closed up. There is grass back in there, but if you guys have watched the channel very long, you've seen us back in there. One of the videos, if I can remember to put it up in the corner, is doing jobs nobody else wants to do. We helped our friends fence this property over the winter, and it's fenced all the way around in the back. We could turn them out in there, but it's really rough. When I say it's rough, it's rough. I would have to shoe the horses before I turn them back there, and I may do that. Also, they have a camp back in here, so we would have to fence off to keep the horses out of their camp. We wouldn't want their horses in there. We may do that. They've agreed to let us use this, and we try to take care of stuff as good as we can, and don't abuse it, the ground or anything else. So we may turn them out back there, but like I say, I'll have to shoe the horses first because it's rough. I don't want one of them breaking a foot off so bad that they're lame. You've seen us riding back there. This is the place where I packed in the T-posts. So if you've watched those videos, you know how rough it can be, and it's not some place for a horse to be barefooted for sure. They're not as likely to hurt themselves, but you know horses. If you own horses, you know horses. You could put them in a rubber room and they would still end up hurting themselves somehow. So that's in the future. We'll see how long this lasts. May turn them back there, but it will take a little bit more work. I've got to run over now, back over to Miss Polly and pick her up. I'm about 2 hours from Miss Polly right now. this is just the world we live in. We live in big, wide open country, and everything is far apart. Now I gotta hop back in the truck, get back over there in time to pick her up, and then get back to the house, put that carburetor on. So I'll probably end up the day working under a hood in the cold and the dark. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty, folks, I got back over here, picked up Miss Polly, and you do pretty good today.
Yeah, I did pretty good. I'm
I
considering.
think she spent everything that she made.
Probably.
I even picked me up some halters.
Yeah.
Found some road halters here. Yeah, went Christmas shopping a little bit. So yeah, so now it's time for a tater and a bean. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna head home. And I got to work on the truck.
Yeah.
Get it
So
running
we
for
better
tomorrow.
get home then.
We're standing around here talking in parking lot.
Get some
Let's do it. Alrighty, folks, we made it home, and now the fun begins. I have to put this carburetor back on this truck and get it running before the morning. We'll take you along on that adventure also, but you're gonna have to wait and see tomorrow if I get the truck running, because it's dark. I'm gonna be working by a headlamp, and I think pretty long video today. I did a lot today, a lot of running around. But yeah, we had a good day. It was a really good day. Got a lot accomplished. Until next time, remember, be excellent in what is good.
and be innocent of evil.
We'll see you later.